I found you. Two worlds collided. I see forever in your eyes. You're everything to me, darling. I can't believe we made it here. Now I
Ready, baby?
promise you.
All right, December 27, 2024. Jesus Christ. My beautiful Carly, from the moment we met, I knew my life was about to change forever. Today I stand before you, I feel like the luckiest person in the world. You're my life, my love, my world, and my best friend, and now my wife. I vow to love you unconditionally, endlessly, and for all the days. I promise to stand by your side through even the high and low tide the sea of life brings us, offering my support, strength, whenever you need it. Together we faced all challenges together as one with grace, patience, and resilience. I vow to cherish and respect you, to always listen and understand your heart. I will celebrate your successes as my own and lift you up higher and higher to the sky whenever you need encouragement. I will never take for granted the incredible gift it is to have you in my life. I promise to have a shoulder to lean on, your greatest supporter. I encourage you to chase your dreams, to continue to grow to the beautiful woman you are, and to always be the person you are meant to be. In our marriage, I vow to never lose sight of the importance of laughter, making endless memories, and the love we have. I promise I will continue to cherish the little moments, and I will never stop finding ways to make you smile.
It's mine.
I will be with you not only in the easiest moments, but especially the ones that require patience, effort, and compromise. I vow to build a life with you, full of love, support, and kindness. With you by my side, I know we can sail through anything. Today, I give you my heart, my soul, and my deepest love, now and forever. I love you more than words can express, and I know you know that. I'm beyond proud of you every day, and I'm beyond proud to call you my wife. To the end of time, my lucky penny. I love you.
Forever. Forever.
Oh, we've got a love so good that most of the world couldn't dream of. I could give you a field of flowers in full bloom.
James, I knew I wanted to marry you the day that I met you. I knew that I'd be standing right here. The best day of my life was 4 years ago when I met you. That was the best day of my life, and every day after that has just been a really, really good day. Falling in love with you is easy, but trying to figure out how one day one of us will live without each other is the hard part. But God knows that we're soulmates in every lifetime. You fixed every broken part of me, and you asked for nothing in return. The best version of me is the one where I'm with you. I find all my best qualities to shine the brightest when I'm around you. I'm sure there's a million times of doubt in myself, but there's never a day that passed where we were both on this earth that you gave up or doubted me. I can't promise I'll be a perfect wife, but I'll promise to always order Amazon furniture that I know I can't build because you'll just end up doing it for me. No matter what is lined up for our future, good or bad, we're going to get thrown for lots of curves and lots of loops. There's going to be days like today where we're on cloud 9, and there's going to be days when everything around us seems so hard. You're the first person to take my heart and protect it, and for that I will always be in debt to you. The best days of my life have been spent with you, yet I have so much confidence that the best days have yet to come. When I was young, I quickly learned that the things you love can be gone in an instant. Ever since then, I've always promised to never let anyone get close to me, and that all changed at the day that I met you. If God only lets one of us outlive the other, I hope I can give you the air in my lungs to keep you breathing. And if God could only give you one shot at love, I know that loving you was the easiest thing I could have ever possibly done. There is no happier version of me than the one standing here in front of you today. Well, in this case, on the side of you. And lastly, I vow that when death does choose to take my hand, I will hold you with my other. I will hold your hand and find you in every lifetime. I will protect your heart as long as mine beats. I waited 24 years to be here, and now I get to look forward to forevermore. More.
I'm not afraid of losing what I've found. If all the fallen pieces hit the ground, I see it in your eyes, my lover and my bride. Our love's a steady tide. And I lay down everything, every part of me, I'm yours. Oh, through everything you stand, hand in hand, I'm everything, every part of me, I'm yours. Through everything, here we stand, hand in hand, I'm yours.
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody. So Abraham will tell you that less than 3% of couples don't do a first look, but the bride and groom have not seen each other today. So we're going to turn the groom around the wrong way, and then when the bride and her parents get to the bottom of the aisle, we're all going to get to see the first look together. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our bride. Three, two, one. Awesome. Welcome, everyone, to one of the happiest couples I've met in a long, long, long time. So Chelsea's going to take your flowers from you, and then we need to start properly. First of all, some couples get so nervous, they don't remember their ceremony happening, so we're going to take a big deep breath.
Okay, now those of you who have cameras, try to take some pictures now, because Zach and Abraham will tell you from all the weddings we do, as soon as the couples say their vows, their hair turns gray. So they're never going to look this good again, okay? But we should start properly. You need to turn and get a round of applause for how unbelievably beautiful. Everyone. Tell Carly. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You look awesome. So they didn't give us a microphone because you didn't want one. But so everyone's going to have to hear me yell.
My mouth is loud enough.
No, your mouth is loud enough. Well, congratulations. Thank you. They have I don't know, do you know their inappropriate love story? It's wonderful. Mom's Restaurant in Ringo's. Mm-hmm. Somebody was a server. Somebody came in all sweaty and grimy and dirty. Oh, yeah. And you forgot to refill his water? Yeah. Twice. Twice? Yeah. Forgot to, yes?
Thirsty.
And then who slipped his phone number, your phone number, into his chicken soup? Yep. His carry-out order?
Yep. I didn't order chicken soup.
You didn't order, oh, you got a little, is that person here today? No, okay, gotcha. But that's amazing. Mm-hmm. So you're not supposed to sleep with the customers? Mm-hmm. No? I'm just joking. We meet people in all sorts of unusual ways. But one of the things that, we met in the Rio Diner in Woodbridge, mm-hmm. As we should have, from where the groom grew up, just the best place in the whole world. And I adore meeting a couple who have just this deserved certainty about having found the one that you can trust with your happiness, and you want nothing more than to be responsible for a big chunk of their happiness, and who you can trust with your heart and with your vulnerability, and who listens to you and who adores you. And you two have just one of the most wonderful, healthy, tranquil relationships I've come across in a long time. And it's because of all the work that you did before you met each other, all the things that your parents gave to you. And to have this beautiful life ahead of you is just the most wonderful thing in the world. So, to let your heart rates come back down to normal, this is my favorite wedding poem, and I thought we would start this way. I think it describes the two of you so well. I love you, not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. I love you not only for what you've made of yourself, but for what you're making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out, for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had ever looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you've done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. It was one of the things you talked about in the diner. You want to be a better person because you've met her. She is just, she's pure goodness. I don't know if she has a mean bone in her body. She's lovely and kind. Her mother disagrees. That's it. I'm only kidding.
Mean bone.
Not a single mean bone in her body. And he had two goals in life. I love this. He wanted to be in the Navy, wanted to serve his country, and he wanted to be a trooper. So, most of us, are much later in life when we haven't accomplished anything that we wanted to do, and yet you've hit the big ones, and now you get to just live a life of accomplishment. And our police officers are getting too much grief nowadays. It's the most honorable thing to do in the world, to put yourself in between us and danger. There's no higher good in the world than what you do for a living. And those of us who have police officers in our families and who know police officers, we know the truth about what it is that you do to protect us every day. And for the two of you to have, I think, do we buy something? Do we buy a home?
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, we have that.
All my life savings down the drain.
All your life savings down the drain. I mean, the two of you are really such a great example to all the people in your life about having goals and working hard and accomplishing things. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. So one of the things I also know that you wanted to do was to start off by being grateful. To start off, all cultures around the world, regardless of religion, have this wonderful tradition of beginning a celebration by pausing for a moment to give thanks. How lucky we are to have a place like this, to have the money to come here, to have all these people at Christmas time, Merry Christmas, everybody, for all of you at Christmas time to come and celebrate this couple and to show them how much you love them and how much you adore them and how happy you are for them. It's just a wonderful thing. So let's ask God to keep you safe. May you continue to grow as a couple. May you have strength against adversity, and may you give strength to others by your love. May you continue to build this family, this life of goodness and patience, and may you look back on today as a day full of love and laughter and hope. May God's blessings shine down upon the two of you and Penny today and all the days of your life. We ask this in the name of the Lord. Amen. So it's very easy to get married. All you have to do is say promises to each other, and I have them in my book, so just no matter what I ask you, say yes, and you'll be married at the end. Before you get married, New Jersey asks me to give you some wedding advice, so I'll try. You don't need any. You're doing fine. You have this lovely peacefulness between you. That's just amazing to me. But I'll try to give you a little piece of advice, and if you like it, you can hold on to it. And if you don't like my advice, just ignore me and remember your vows. So I think when we met in the diner, I told you that I have 3 girls, 3 daughters, and I officiated all their weddings. But years before, when my little girls became teenagers, I thought the most important thing was a peaceful house. You know, I wanted to end my childhood relationship with them and start my adult relationship with them, which, as your parents will tell you, it just gets better and better and better. So back when they were teenagers, when they did something wrong, I didn't tell them because I didn't want to start a fight. But I realized over time that wasn't the right thing to do, because if someone does something to hurt us, even if we pretend it doesn't hurt, the pain stays in our hearts. And for a couple, over time, that pain can build up and build up and build up and down. So, Carly, on your wedding day, here's my advice for you. In your mind, you have to build a little shelf with his name on it. And you have to promise him every day you're going to check the shelf to make sure it's clean.
How about every other day?
Every other day? Yeah, to make sure there's nothing up there that the two of you need to talk about. And you have to build a shelf in your mind with your wife's name, but it's not her job to clean your shelf.
I have 5 shelves.
Right? Because she can't see it. You're the only one who knows if something's come between you. Everyone thinks the opposite of love is hate, but that's not true. The opposite of love is indifference, when we stop trying, when we give up on each other. And nobody knows why some couples last and some don't. But one reason can be we've let so many things build up on our shelf that we're never arguing about today's fight. We're usually arguing about all the fights from the past that we should have fixed when they happened, but we thought we were being kind to each other by not saying anything. So they keep coming back over and over. And if we're not careful, our little shelves can get so full that we can't clean them anymore. You know, because everything's old and in the back and we don't remember the fights, but all the pain's in our hearts. And sometimes couples wake up and realize, oh no, we waited too long. We can't fix it. So keep your shelves clean, clean, clean. You can always have that feeling that you had. You know, the two of you fell in love really, really quickly, you know, for all the right reasons. And it turned out that you were both true, both correct in having figured out so early that you had met somebody so beautiful. So keep your shelves clean. You can be happy forever. Okay? All right. You ready? You're still single. You can run. No, your mortgage has a marriage license. Yeah, when you get a mortgage. That's
it's there.
Yeah, probably it's there. You just didn't see it. So first the groom says his vows, and then the bride says her vows. You're going to say, I do. I'm going to ask you a big, long question. She refuses to say her vows.
Yeah.
She's just going to say, I do.
I'm not a people-speaking person.
You're doing great so far. I'll take over.
Okay.
James, do you take this beautiful woman, Carly, to be your wife, your partner, and your friend? Do you promise you will always try to be the husband she deserves? Will you show your appreciation that she has chosen you over all others? Will you care about her happiness like it's yours? Will you keep your home a warm and peaceful place? Will you always hold her heart gently in your hands? Today, do you join your life and your family to hers?
Absolutely, I do.
And Carly, do you take this wonderful man, James, to be your husband, your partner, and your friend, loving all the things you know about him and trusting those little things you might not know? Do you want to grow old with him, getting to know the man he will become, and will you try to fall in love with him a little bit more every day? Do you promise to love him and take care of him through all of the joy and any of the sorrow that life brings to you? And do you promise to always remember all that you have left to discover in each other? Today, do you join your life and your family to his?
I do.
That's awesome. Awesome. So, first we need the rings. With this ring, I marry you.
I marry you.
There you go. Beautiful.
I'm supposed to put this one on now?
Yeah, and you put that. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
No, take your time.
Technical difficulty.
Take it.
Hold on.
There you go. Okay. That's beautiful. Awesome. Good. And now, Chelsea has the ring for the groom, I think. Yeah? Someone gave it to you? Lovely. Okay. With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you.
I marry you.
Beautiful. So I always ask them to write their own vows, and they chicken out. But they did it. You did it before. They got very weepy. So I think they made the right
That's
decision.
why my makeup's on.
The groom was crying. The bride was, yes, it was awesome. But I take really good notes. So I'm just going to talk about some of the things that the bride and groom said to each other when we met. I asked the bride why she loved him, and her first answer was, he has the cutest eyes, which I think is hilarious. He's so hardworking, and he cares so much about everyone he loves. He's always taken care of me from the very beginning of when we met each other. I wouldn't change a single thing about him. That is the most beautiful thing in the world. Very few people would say that about their spouse. And now, the groom about the bride. I knew only a short time after we met that I had found the girl to spend the rest of my life with. Her personality, her heart, she pushes herself so hard to succeed in everything she does. She soared, absolutely soared, while she was studying in college. She's given me a purpose in my life to try harder in everything that I do. Oh my goodness. How beautiful.
Cutting onions?
How beautiful. How beautiful for the two of you. It's amazing. I like the way you approach your lives, to try to find purpose and meaning in everything that you do. I've never met a jiu-jitsu person I didn't like. There's something about beating the hell out of each other that turns you into good people. And I know your life has not always been easy, but when you go through difficult things, you learn maybe a patience that you wouldn't have had before. Mm-hmm. You learn maybe a gentleness, maybe an open-mindedness that you wouldn't have had without your struggles. And you've come through it so beautifully. And the two of you are just peanut butter and jelly. You're just the most wonderful. Eggs and bacon? That's even better from the diner. Yeah. So I congratulate the two of you. I congratulate your parents. You're doing so beautifully well together. It's fun to be around you, and that's why everybody here today has come to celebrate with you. So this one's a little bit long, but I absolutely love it. I will love you forever, whatever happens, till I die and after I die, and when I find my way out of the land of the dead, I'll drift about forever, all my atoms, until I find you again. I'll be looking for you every moment, every single moment. And when we do find each other again, we'll cling together so tight that nothing and no one will ever tear us apart. Every atom of me and every atom of you. We'll live in birds and flowers and dragonflies and pine trees, and in clouds and those little specks of light that you see floating in sunbeams. And when they use our atoms to make new lives, they won't be able to take just one. They'll have to take two, one of you and one of me. And by the power vested in me, by the great state of New Jersey, I now so happily pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Everybody, for James and Carly. The dip. Whoa. Thank you both. You did awesome. Just let them get all the way down, okay, so you're not in their photos, okay? Two of you can go next. Congrats. You did very well, everybody. Awesome. Just let them get all the way down so they can get a photo of you. Okay, down the two of you go. Congrats. Wonderful. Next two. Okay, hold back a little bit. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can go down. Okay, hold back a little bit. Thank you both. First in, last out. Well done. Well done. Okay. Once you get down together, you want to get down together? All three of you get down together? All three parents get down. How about a big round of applause for their parents, everyone? Yeah.
Never knew of a love like this. A love like this. You and me, baby, loving like crazy, praying that it never ends. Yeah, you and me, darling, we've really got something the world just can't understand. Yeah, it's you and me, falling in love every day till we're both owning gray. Yeah, it's you and me, as long as we live, I'll never know a love like this. just kids. Pretty soon we'll have a few of our own in our very own home. Yeah, you and me, baby, loving like crazy, praying that it never ends. Yeah, you and me, darling, we've really got something the world just can't understand. Yeah, it's you and me, falling in love every day till we're both holding gray. Yeah, it's you and me, as long as we live, I'll never know a love like this. As life goes on, my love for you will still be strong. And even when it rains, we'll dance away the past. I'll never know a love like this.
So right now we have some very important people to introduce. So please direct your attention over to our grand entranceway. And it's time to introduce the mother of our bride, Diane Resnick, escorted by the father of our groom, James Morris Sr. Looking good, I love it. It's time to pump it up. It's time to meet our bridal party. Up first, we got our bridesmaids. Make some noise for Haley, Daniela, Sydney, Augustina, and your maid of honor, Chelsea. That's all right, that's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we got our groomsmen. Make some noise for Thomas, Sean, Raymond, Michael, and your best man, Michael. I love it, I love it. So ladies and gentlemen, we got our parents in the room, we got our bridal party in the room. I think there's only one thing left to do. You guys ready for your bride and groom this evening? That's right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise in your seats, and direct your attention up on the balcony, because this is the moment we have all been waiting for. It gives me great honor and pleasure to introduce to you tonight. Make some noise, scream and shout as loud as you can for your newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Mora. They got some hats for you. Look up, look up.
Wherever it's going, I'm gonna chase it. What's left of this moment, I'm not gonna waste it. Stranded together, our worlds have collided. This won't be forever, so I try to fight it. Oh, beautiful night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Carly and James, your bride and groom. Can we get some noise for the dress? How beautiful does our bride look, ladies and gentlemen? That's right, James, you're looking sharp too, my man. All black, looking clean. I like it. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, our newlyweds are going to take to the center of the dance floor. It's time to share their first dance as husband and wife. They chose a beautiful song by Kelsey Hart entitled Life With You.
If you're on a porch swing, baby, I'm on it. If you want a night out, baby, I'm all in. If you want a coin flip, a road trip, anywhere you want to go, baby, just call it. If you're on a dance floor moving, I'm out there. Wanna find some laid back and let down your brown hair. You call the shots if I'm ready or not. I don't care. Baby, I love doing life with you. You're everything I wanna wake up to. Give you all of my heart, the moon and the stars, till my time here on earth is through. 'Cause I just love, baby, I love doing with you. I ain't gonna be there just for the sunshine. I'll hold your hand while we stand in the rain. I'll be your forever and not just your sometimes. I'll be your calm in a hurricane. Baby, I love doing life with you. You're everything I wanna wake up to. Give you all of my heart, the moon and the stars, till my time here on earth is through. 'Cause I just love, baby, I love doing life with you. Yeah. Thought I was good on my own, taking life on alone, but that was before my heart had a home. 'Cause baby, I love doing life with you. You're everything I wanna wake up to. Give you all of my heart, the moon and the stars, till my time here on earth is through. 'Cause I just love, baby, I love doing life with you. Doing life with you.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Big round of applause for your bride and groom.
Hello, everyone. Please join me in the blessing. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the joy and love that fills this room today as we celebrate the union of Carly and James. Bless this couple as they begin their journey together, and may their marriage be filled with kindness, patience, and unwavering love. We ask for your guidance as they build their life together, and may their home always be a place of peace, laughter, and love. Bless this meal that has been prepared, and bless all those who have gathered to share in this special day. In your name we pray, amen.
All right, I'd like to thank you all for coming to celebrate Carly and James tonight. I know it's 2 days after Christmas, so thank you all for coming. Carly, you look absolutely beautiful. I'm proud to have the privilege of being your mom. Before Carly was born, a month before she was born, they told me, your baby's breech. She's coming out 2 feet first. I'm like, great. I said, this kid's gonna give me a run for my money. And she did not disappoint. June 7th, 2000, Carly, you completed my family. And I've enjoyed watching you grow up to be a smart, determined woman with such a generous heart. I don't know anybody that has a bigger heart than you. I love how you know what you want and you don't stop until you get it. For example, I'm shaking. October 15th, 2020, Carly texts me, ugh, the cutest guy just walked into my work. The cutest guy, bright blue eyes, nice hair, about to be a state trooper. Straight cheek. I literally need to marry him. He's perfect. October 16th. I'm shaking. October 16th. Hashtag, the more the merrier. That's my wedding hashtag. I'm gonna have a Christmas wedding, and here we are. Let's see. I'd like to thank, where's Jim Sr.? I'd like to thank James Sr. for raising such a polite, respectful man and welcoming Carly into your home with open arms. And that extends to Mima and Pop and the entire Mora family. James, you look very handsome today, and I am happy that you included me in planning your big day. I know me, Carly, and Haley bust your balls sometimes, mostly Haley, but you've always been a trooper, literally. Oh, okay. As a mom, I'm happy that Carly found her person. I admire what a hard worker you are, and you will be a great provider and father for your family. You make a great team. You stuck by James while he was in the academy, and you encouraged Carly to go back to school and get her degree. You got each other's backs, and I'm very envious of how you both set goals for yourselves and do whatever it takes to achieve them. You made a beautiful home together, and I look forward to making many more family memories with you together. I will always show up for you. James, welcome to our crazy family. Morgan's not here, but my point was going to say Morgan, I believe, warned you. I'm proud to call you my son-in-law, and I can't wait to see what the future brings for the both of you. And I'd like to do a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Mora.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Knock that off. Hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Mike. More importantly, as was said before, I'm the best man. When I sat down to write this speech, the first thing I tried to do was make a list of all the qualities in James I admire the most. And tonight I'd like to share that list with you. And that's it? Now I lost my spot. All right, at the top of that list, his hair, for obvious reasons. Let me get it in the light. Stop it. 1 second. All right. Next, and more seriously, is the impact he has on the people around him. As I was writing the speech, I continually was thinking back on the time that I have known James, and that's when it really dawned on me that I, as well as a good handful of people in this room here tonight, have only met James a short 3 years ago. Although it seems like more than 3 years because he calls me every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, just to tell me what Penny ate for dinner. But seriously, in those 3 years, I have been very blessed to gain a best friend who is selfless, courageous, and generous. Another quality I had written down was his authenticity. James is true to himself through and through. What you see is what you get. He doesn't mince words, and that's why in the academy, when he told me he was sneaking out at night to go email his girlfriend, I knew he wasn't kidding. And that's when I first knew there wasn't anything James wouldn't do for Carly. We both knew the risk he was taking was very high, so I assumed the reward was just as high, and I was right. As time went on and I saw the sacrifices my family was making, I knew Carly was experiencing the same thing. And that's when I knew Carly would do anything for James. And I believe that is one of the greatest signs of true love. Selflessness to each other, giving your whole self to another and expecting nothing in return. And when I saw that, I knew it was only a matter of time that we would all be here to celebrate them tonight. James, you've had my back since the day I met you, and there's no one I'd rather risk it all for a McDouble with. Now let's raise a toast to these two wonderful people. Thank you.
Right, well, good evening, everyone. So first off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here tonight for Carly and James. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Chelsea, Carly's right hand, her partner in crime, and the girl who needs to get ready 4 hours ahead of time to crimp her hair. And of course, the girl who calls her Carly Page, so I'm glad that that part isn't changing. Carly and I have been friends since we were little girls. From day one, she's been my rock, my shoulder to cry on. My sanity when life gets crazy. And the girl to call if I need to go drive by an ex-boyfriend's house. We've seen each other through everything, even those things that are pretty questionable. Now, James, I have to say, you got yourself quite the girl. Carly is the most gorgeous, funny, and big-hearted person I know. And for as long as I can remember, we used to joke that every guy she dated might be the one. But boy, were we wrong. And if I could just go back in time and let us know that. But then you came along, James, and for the first time it was clear you really are the one, and you're her forever. The smile you bring to Carly's face would never compare to any smile I've ever seen on her face. Seeing the two of you together has been nothing short of beautiful. And James, you bring out the best in Carly, and I know you're the one who will love and support her through all of life's highs and lows, just as she deserves. Carly, thank you for being my best friend and for growing up with me, and for being there through every tough moment, from 11 p.m. cries in the car to all of freshman year of high school, which, I don't know about you, but I only survived that because of you being by my side. The laughs and memories we've shared are beyond comparison. And Carly, I'm so proud of the woman that you've become. And I'm even prouder to stand by your side as you married the love of your life. So here's to Carly and James. May your life together be filled with laughter, love, and endless adventures. I love you both, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. And I hope you have as much fun growing old together as I had growing up with her.
Would you feel better if I said that this touch could last forever? Every moment I'm with you feels like heaven. If I said this is love, would you feel better? Better.
Would you feel better if I said that this touch could last forever? Every moment I'm with you feels like heaven. If I said this is love, would you feel better? Better.
Would you feel better if I said that this touch? Would you feel better? Would you feel better if I said that this touch could last forever? Every moment I'm with you feels like heaven. If I said this is love, would you feel better? Better.
Let's go.